Breakup. How to overcome the gut-wrenching pain. A breakup recovery guide to grieving, healing, and loving yourself. Matthew Trent. Chapter 1. Determine the reason of the breakup. Remember those fairy tales where the prince marries his beautiful princess and live happily ever after? The problem with these stories is that they do not give us a glimpse of how the protagonist's marriage turned out. From this, we can declare that being in a relationship is enough reason to love life and perhaps become the happiest person in the world. But the reality is that everything is subjected under circumstances. At one point in the future, your relationship can either turn for the best or skew to the worst. In some failed relationships, both partners tend to blame each other for so many different reasons. What complicates this is that neither one is going to give in. Ego has its place in every human being, and in such times as a breakup, they become too controlling. In the event of a breakup, your ego is the least you could depend on. Instead, try to examine yourself as well as your partner. Try to point out your flaws and connect them with the situation you are in now. What led you to this point? And from this, we can proceed to understanding the reasons. Now they take many forms. There are reasons that can be logical, and yet there are others that are within the bounds of exaggeration. Examining each one takes you a step closer to overcoming the breakup and into reuniting with your significant other. Habits. A lot of relationships capsize through bad habits. Maybe your partner is an incessant gambler, or you are a persistent smoker who shuns reprimands. Whatever the case, habits play a part in sabotaging relationships out of annoyance or health issues. We can all say that too much gambling or smoking could be harmful. But some of us will cling stubbornly onto these habits amidst threats of a breakup. Your partner may have just been very concerned with you, and maybe it is in their belief that breaking up with you could be the best cure and choice that they have to make you quit your habit. But apparently, it simply isn't the most effective. Communication. Anyone can agree that communication plays a role in the improvement of any relationship, but it may also become the preamble to a downfall. Relationships start off easy. Communication in this phase is not much of a problem. But given enough time, you will very well come across a few stumbling blocks. It gets complicated when either of you try to bring the worst from each other. And this stems from constant arguing about petty things. Verbal squabbles are natural. But left unchecked, both of you will come to a point of quitting when you have reached your tolerance.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?